Welcome back to the channel. My name's Neil the Sask Ryker. So glad you could join us for another episode on the channel. Today, we're going to unpack something that I won from Keith at Rolling on 3 out of NYC. This is a company I've never dealt with in Canada. It's big out of the States. Keith and Beth from Ryker Rides are both big proponents of this company, and they do very well. It's Showchrome's product. This is the Can-Am cover that I won on the last YouTube Live with Keith and, of course, all the rest of the Ryker and three-wheeled community. And I told Keith at the time I would do a review on it. Now, still pretty chilly in Saskatoon, Saskatchewan, Canada. So what we are going to do is just have a look at the product. And then once I finally get my Ryker out of storage, which I'm hoping, fingers crossed, is going to be 2 to 3 weeks down the road, and we can put this over top of it and show you what it looks like. But very pleased with how it came. Thank you, Keith. You get a carry bag. Now, me and carry bags, yeah, from the factory, it fits in here. After I pull it out, not so much. But let's have a look at it. It's a nice bag. And I can tell the quality already is a nice quality product here. It's a little heavier than the one I have. Oh, and this is what I saw. Now, this brown piece right here is a thermal piece, and this goes over the right side of the Ryker because this is near the back tire, and this is so your nylon doesn't melt. It's a protector from the exhaust in your muffler, which is a very smart thing. Apologize for all the rattling and everything here, but again, this is just kind of on my lap. It's got some nice exposed piping. This is where the front wheels obviously fit around. So yeah, it goes around there. And there is a zip out spot for, and this is the exciting part for me. This is the front of the cover. So this would be where your frunk is, and there is a zip out here for a windshield. Now, the cover that I have on my Ryker has a little bit of a zipper because I'm running the F4 Customs big wider windshield. Of course, the sides of the cover don't really go down. So what I'm really excited about is, oh wow, this is really wide. This is, and this just pops out so that you can, your windshield will stick it. But the opening here is really wide. So I'm kind of hoping that that F4 Customs windshield fits in here so that this can sit down on top of it. This is UltraGuard, again, by Showchrome, a company I have not dealt with, but I've seen their products, and they make some nice looking products. So this is my first experience with them, and from what I've seen, even the nylon is thicker than the one that I've been using. So again, basically I don't have a garage or anything where I put mine in. It just lives in the driveway, so it's exposed to the elements, obviously, under the cover. And it, yeah, it'll get rained on and things like that, but with the cover on it, keeps it basically protected, so I'm not constantly cleaning it or, you know, it's getting all dirty on me. So I am really, really excited to see how this is going to work, especially this zippered pocket for the windshield where that part pops out. It's just a really nice looking piece. It looks like it's custom. Where the bike is in for storage now, I ordered off of, I think, carcovers.com. And I ordered something specific, and this is, see, this is my struggle right now, is trying to get this back down into the bag. But I ordered it off of carcovers.com that says they've got a car cover for everything. So I put the Ryker's dimensions and everything in there, and what I got was something obviously for an RT because it is huge. But the reason I use it, it's got a winter lining on it. So when it's in storage, it's a little warmer and a little more protected, and it's in there for, you know, a good 6 months. So I wanted to make sure, even though it was a little big for what it needed, that's what it was going to be using. So the nylon one, the lighter version that I have, is the summer cover. Oh, look at me. I got most of it back in the bag, which is quite a surprise. So I don't fold it. I didn't see how it came out, but I'm going to zip it back up. The other nice thing it has is a couple of bungee hooks at the bottom. And that's been my dilemma with the one I have. It doesn't have any bungee hooks or any eyelets that you can secure the actual cover down. So if a good wind comes in and gets up underneath, I've come home and seen my cover half off the bike. So this is a great feature that will hold the cover. Look at that, back in the bag. What the hell? I'm getting better at this all the time. So that is the Showchrome Ultra Guard cover for your Ryker. Thanks again, Keith, rolling on 3 out of NYC, for pulling my name out of the draw in your latest YouTube live. If you don't follow Keith, do so. If you don't follow Beth at Ryker Rides, do so. These are all people that I follow, got me into the Ryker community, and I've been basically standing on the shoulders of these giants, and they are doing some great things for the three-wheeled community. I've got my little spot here in Saskatoon, Saskatchewan, just kind of showing you some of the stuff that comes up to Canada. Oh, and by the way, thank you, Keith, for spending that amount of money on shipping. I don't know what the cover is worth, but I did see how much you spent on shipping. And again, in Canada, that's our big dilemma, is all the different aspects of getting a product in from the U.S. Not only exchange rate, which right now is $1.35 for every U.S. dollar. We have, again, customs, duties, all the other things that go on. So this came up UPS, or not UPS, United Postal Service, and Keith sent it up a little quicker, so I was able to track it. But again, spent some good money on it. I think maybe close to what that piece was worth. So again, if you are in Canada and you're looking to bring products in, be aware of what you're paying for these items when they come up, because the exchange rate, the Canadian dollar, is weaker than the US dollar. You're going to hit with duties and customs and all of the import charges that some of the couriers or services may charge you to bring a product up. So you better really want it, and it better fit your Ryker and be exactly what you want, because if it isn't, sending it back and getting returned, you're going to lose out on something there, because you're going to have to pay for shipping back and all of that, or try to sell it off to someone else that may want it. So make sure that when you are getting things that you want for your Ryker, that they're exactly what you want, because again, you are paying for it. And for me, these kind of things are an investment. My thanks once again to Prairie Proud, a clothing company in Saskatoon. Cole and the gang, thank you so much. I always wear this with pride. I've got a curling t-shirt. For those of you Americans who don't know what a curling t-shirt is, it's a t-shirt with the curling brooms crossed and the rink logo up. A great sport that we play in Canada, because we get more winter than you guys do. We need something to do, and we've worked out a game from Scotland with rocks and ice. So again, my thanks to Cole for the great products that he does. He has just worked out a deal with the Edmonton Oilers, and I've seen some of his new product that says Prairie Proud, and where the O is, the Edmonton Oilers logo is sitting. So way to go. Another great success story here in Saskatoon. And if you have a chance to get on their site, prairieproud.ca, and have a look or a snoop around on that website, there are some pretty awesome products. So until next time, take care.